I've talked to 43 lawyers.
Welcome back to Black News Tonight. We are here talking once again about the case of Bill Cosby. As you know, he was released to most people's surprise yesterday, walking out of a Pennsylvania state prison because of a very interesting development in his case. And yesterday, many celebrities chimed in on social media. One of TV's most well-known judges, Judge Joe Brown, was one of those people who called out the way that mainstream media had been covering the story. Hours ago, he tweeted, and to be clear, much of this was in response to something I wrote, but he said, anyone who was knowledgeable of American law would have expected and predicted the outcome of the Cosby appeal. Mainstream media in Hollywood incite public disorder by lying to the people about the law and encouraging mob rule. Hollywood reacts to Bill Cosby release with shock. Here to discuss his recent comments, joining me now is Judge Joe Brown. Judge, thank you for joining me. Why do you say that mainstream media encourages mob rule?
I've talked to 43 lawyers around the country, 17 judges, and I haven't found one that was shocked by the verdict. Most saw the same thing that I did from day one. 43 lawyers around the country, 17 judges, and I haven't found one that was shocked by the verdict. Most saw the same thing that I did from day one. This never should have gone to trial. It's a travesty. It's a violation of due process and American law. It is part of this mess that mainstream media is trying to feed into the heads of the citizenry and poison them by saying that their emotions and their feelings are supposed to have paramountcy over what happens within the law. That's not the way it goes. I get people who never even took what they should have gotten in the 4th and 5th grade.
Guys, let me just stop there. Judge don't need to say anything else. This is exactly what I was talking about in the Nature Boy case. Now, many people, again, feel that this man should be in jail. He's done some terrible and horrible things over the years. And, you know, again, just the scum of the earth. Guys, I've never said I didn't disagree with you that Nature Boy behavior should somehow land him under the jail. Now, family, as uncomfortable as it is to hear, I told y'all this. This is the same. Before we begin, make sure you check out my book, Black Women Rings Around Saturn. Black Women Rings Around Saturn on Amazon, iTunes, Audible, and Kindle. Also, make sure you go to my Spotify and check me out, Ebony Republicans. Guys, the same thing goes for Nature Boy. Anybody who knows an inkling of law know that they should have never tried this young man this way, arrested him this way, and used the charges that they used. If any, they wanted to hold him and keep him and put him through what they're putting him through, they didn't have to violate his rights to get it done. They could have just simply gave it over to the feds. They had enough evidence, PPP loans and things like that, that could have kind of got him clogged up. They chose to grandstand and do it their way. Just like R. Kelly, the states, again, were smart enough to cooperate and at some point get the feds involved, which kind of got him put away. But at the same time, once they backtrack and look at the RICO laws and those other kind of crap and it gets to the Supreme Court, at some point he will be getting out and possibly suing the state. In this case of Nature Boy, the same thing is going to happen. Again, there was an overreach of states violating his federal rights. The man is cloaked, innocent under the. He's innocent under the cloak of the law. Okay, it's that simple, guys. You just can't keep him in there just because the judge said that he failed this and failed that. Our court system, our rule of law is not based on how you feel. It's based on the Constitution. You dig what I'm saying? It's that simple. And at some point, you're going to see what I'm saying. They're going to have to capitulate and they're going to have to let the guy out or face him actually walking scot-free because they're so dumb and they keep, doing screwy stuff. Guys, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. The further the state keeps trying to push this thing. Okay, now look, Nature Boy, his lawyer, only thing he said was the basics. Yeah, he's innocent. He's, presumed innocent under the cloak of the law. He should have said to the judge, if you don't let him go, we unfortunately have to take this to the federal level. That's what he should have said from day one, and that's what they should have been doing, is get this case transferred out of the state into the federal, because jurisdictional lines and things like that. He's from New York, his domicile, but they're not doing that. And I'm guessing, I don't know what part does his lawyer play, because again, when you get these local town, what do you call them? Public offenders and whatnot. Guys, you are truly asking for trouble, and you are truly asking for these people to come in and screw you. Come in and basically throw you under the bus, and you look up and be like, yo, why you didn't help me, lawyer? I thought you were supposed to say this. He's like, dude, I'm a public offender. I got your case 35 minutes ago. What the hell do you mean? You see what I'm saying? Facts.